This clip is brought to you by VegasWinners.com. Get expert sports betting advice from some of the best handicappers in the world. Head on over to VegasWinners.com and win yourself some money.
So, what a stacked roster it is. You joined Mid-South Wrestling, or you at least start working a little bit with Watts. How does that come to be?
Watts just came in, and Bill would come in every week. And the weird thing was there was a bit of a different attitude and tone with the talent, because now that Bill came in, one of the things that Paul really disliked about running everything himself was doing payoffs. Because Paul always paid the boys. I think you could ask anyone that ever worked for Paul that Paul's payoffs were head and shoulders above anybody else in the business. It was always Paul Bosch, Sam Mushnick, and Vince McMahon that paid the best. But having Gino question that one payoff really made Paul just sick of dealing with the boys bitching, because times change.
Yeah.
So Bill Watts took over the pay when Watts bought in, and Bill took over the duties of paying the talent. It went through the Mid-South booking office, and they got checks from Bill Watts. And all of a sudden, those payoffs for Houston were, in many cases, half of what they had been if Paul had done the payoffs. So Paul didn't have that, but he also had the realization of looking at it and seeing it and saying, this guy probably deserves more. You might get more out of him. But they were working for Bill, and Paul stepped away. That was the deal. Paul didn't get involved in the pay. I could do the payoffs with Watts. I used to have to wait to get the payoffs from Georgianne, who was Watts' assistant, and write them down and put them in the book so that we knew what went against our shows. I could do the payoffs because I knew Bill's formula.
What was the formula?
It was roughly, Paul went off of a 33%.
So the boys split a third, right?
Yeah, to the boys was 33%. Watts's was more like 20. But it's subjective in its feel, that it's hard to, it's like timing a show or laying out a show. It's not a science that you can go 2 + 2 = 7. It's a feel, it's a gut. And very quickly you can figure out someone else's gut and get the same feeling. And after you watch them and study their pay methods.
And the guys saw their pay get cut in half. What were you hearing about that?
Just that at first, the whole dangling the carrot of, hey guys, we're going to be going to Houston now, was, oh, fuck yeah, man, we're going to be going to Houston. We're going to be getting those great payoffs. And then it quickly became, oh shit, now we got to go to Houston, and Bill's doing the payoffs. Still, Houston was drawing more money than a lot of the other markets where Bill ran, and they made more money, but not as if it were Paul doing the payoffs.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.